Hello everyone, I am Divya, your math facilitator. In this video, we shall learn the trigonometric ratios table of some specific angles, okay? Along with a super trick, okay? So that you can remember this table very easily, right? So I have started this chapter in the previous video and there also I explain you trigonometric ratios along with have to remember a trick, okay? So if you have missed watching that video, I suggest you to watch that video first, okay? I'll pin up that video here in the I button. You can click on the I button to get that video, right? So let us move on to our session today. So as I told you, we are going to discuss about trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Now, what do you mean by this specific angle? Now, specific means we are going to discuss about trigonometric ratios of some uh, most used angles, okay? Like we mostly use which angles? We mostly use, say, angle 0, okay? Angle 30, angle 45, angle 60, angle 90. These are the mostly used angles, right? So we are going to discuss the trigonometric ratio values of these mostly used angles, right? Yeah. So let us firstly see what is this table all about. Now suppose just now I told you we are going to use the mostly used angles like 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Yes, so let us find what is sine of this particular angle 0. So sine of the 0 is nothing but 0. Okay, sine of 30 degrees is 1 by 2. Sine of 45 degrees is 1 by root 2. Okay, so in this way we have values for this particular sine, cos, tan, cot, secant, cosecant with the respective angles. Okay, so you will know what is tan 30. So see, tan 30 is nothing but 1 by root 3. Understood? So now let me tell you, I'll just tell you one derivation, okay? How are we getting these angles? These derivations are not asked in our examination, but for our understanding, to know how are we getting these angles actually, I'll just give you one derivation, okay? One angle derivation. The others are also in the similar way, right? So let us start that derivation and then let us see a super trick of how to remember this entire table, right? So let's get started now. Yeah, so now let me just derive for angle 45 degrees. Okay, suppose if theta is 45 degrees, then what happens? See, I'm taking a right angle triangle. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle. 1 minute. So let me draw a right angle triangle. So yeah, so this is a right angle triangle. Okay, so right angle at this angle. Okay, so I am taking right angle isosceles triangle. Okay, so right angle isosceles triangle, which means these two sides are what? They are same. Okay, suppose if I take this side as a units. Okay, so this side is also a units. Now as I told you, this is a right angle. Yes, which means this angle is 90 degrees, which means these two angles are also same. Yes, isosceles triangle, the other two angles are same. Okay, this is 90. So this angle should be 45 and this also should be 45. Do you agree? Why? Because sum of angles in a triangle is what? It is 180. Okay, so total sum of angles in a triangle is 180. One angle is 90 and you know that these two angles are same. Okay, that means they are 45 and 45. Okay, now let me find out sine 45. What is sine 45? So as we have learned in previous class, sine is nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse, or you can also call it as perpendicular by hypotenuse, right? And I discussed on which reference, which basis will you call a particular angle, a particular side as perpendicular. I told you with reference to a particular angle, we call a particular side as perpendicular. Okay, suppose if I am taking a reference angle as this angle, okay, suppose this is A, B, C. Now if I take this angle as the reference point, so this side AB is opposite to angle C, right? So this is the perpendicular side. Okay, this side BC is along with angle C. So this is called the base or the adjacent side, and this side anyways it is called hypotenuse. Clear? So sine is nothing but perpendicular by hypotenuse. So what is the perpendicular side? It is AB, isn't it? So what is the value of AB? AB is nothing but A you have taken. Yes. What is the value of H? H you don't know. So firstly let us find out what is this hypotenuse. Okay. By using which theorem will you find the value of hypotenuse? By using Pythagoras theorem, right? So let us find the value of this particular AC. Okay, we know by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, isn't it? So what is AB? AB is nothing but A unit. So this is A square plus BC is also A unit. So A square. Okay. So this is 2A square. Okay. This is AC square is equal to 2A square. What is AC then? AC is nothing but root 2a. Okay, so if I take square root of 2a square, it becomes under root 2a. Okay, so this value I got it as under root 2a. Clear? So this is nothing but under root 2a, right? Yeah. So now I want perpendicular sine 45, which is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Perpendicular side is a units, hypotenuse is root 2a units. Okay, a and a gets cancelled. So what is it? The answer you are having 1 by root 2. Okay, so sine 45 you have it as 1 by root 2. Understood? So now just see this table. So what is sine 45? Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Did you derive it now? Yes. Isn't it easy? Yes. So now let us take what is cos 45. Why am I taking 45 degrees? Because I am taking this angle as a reference and this angle is nothing but 45 degrees. Right? So what is cos? Cos is nothing but base by hypotenuse, or you can say adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is a units. Hypotenuse is root 2 a units. Okay, so a and a gets cancelled. This is also 1 by root 2. Okay, now just check what is cos 45. Cos 45 is again 1 by root 2. We got the value, right? So let us find what is tan 45 now. So what is it? Tan 45 is nothing but, tan is nothing but perpendicular by base. Okay, base or the adjacent. Perpendicular side is A. Okay, base is also A. So A and A gets cancelled. So you have 1. So tan 45 is what? Tan 45 is 1. Now just check here. Tan 45 is 1. Right? Similarly, you can find the other angles also. Other angles are what? You have cosecant. Cosecant 45 is nothing but reciprocal of sine 45. Isn't it? Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Cosecant 45 will be root 2 by 1, which is nothing but root 2. Yes, secant is nothing but reciprocal of what? Reciprocal of cos. Yesterday we have learnt, isn't it? Yes. So, see, cos is nothing but 1 by root 2 cos 45. So, secant 45 will be root 2. Clear? So, let us find what is cot 45. Cot 45 is reciprocal of tan 45, isn't it? So, tan 45 is 1, cot 45 is also 1. Let us check, just check these values. So, cosecant 45 is root 2, secant 45 is also root 2 and cot 45 is 1. Okay, see, cot 45 is 1, cosecant 45 is root 2 and secant 45 is also root 2. Yes, so this is how you derive these values, right, using a right angle triangle again. So this derivation is not asked in your examination, but what is important is the table. Okay, so you have to remember these values. So it is useful for this chapter as well as the next chapter. Clear? So I'll tell you how to remember this table right now. Okay, I hope this is clear for you now. So here comes our super trick which I was talking about. Yes, so this is called palm trick. Okay, our hand palm trick. Okay, so we will start now. We will start from the smaller angle. So I told you we are using angles 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Isn't it? So these are specific angles. That means these are the most used angles for which we have found out the ratios. Okay, ratio values, trigonometric ratio values, isn't it? So let us start from 0. Now tell me which is the smallest finger among all these 5. Smallest finger is nothing but this one. This is called our little finger, isn't it? So take your left hand palm. Okay, so this little finger you will assign 0 degrees to this little finger. Okay, so understand. So this is little finger. So I am assigning the little value, smallest value, which is 0 to this little finger. Okay, then you have 30, then 45, 60, 90. Okay, so thumb finger, thumbs up is nothing but 90. Okay, so again, little finger is 30, sorry, little finger is 0, this is 30, 60, 45, 60, 90. Okay, so little finger starts from 0, little angle 0, 40, 30, 45, 60, 90. Clear? So let us see the trick. Let me write it here. So this is 0. Okay, so this finger is nothing but 30. This middle finger is 45. Now this forefinger is 60 and thumbs up. Thumb is 90. Okay, so once you understand the representation of these angles, yes, so this is 0, okay, 30, 45, 60, 90. Okay, so just assign values for your fingers first. Then the next step is sign, you will get it as under root number of fingers below by 2. Okay, so let us start with sign 0. Okay, let us find each of the values. Sign 0, sign 30, sign 45, sign 60 and sign 90. Okay, let us find all the values. So I told you sign 0. So 0 is which finger? 0 is this little finger, right? So now what is the formula? It is number of fingers below. So now tell me how many fingers are below this finger? Below this little finger, how many fingers can you find? 0 fingers. Yes, below this little finger there are no fingers, right? So which means this is under root 0 divided by 2. Yes, root 0 is nothing but 0 divided by 2. 0 divided by any number gives you what? 0. Yes, so sign 0 you got it as 0. Okay. Now just check the value from the table of values. What is sign 0? Sign 0 is 0. Isn't it? So you got the value. Yes. Come on. Sign 30. Yes. Now see. Again the same formula. This is 0. This is 30. Now tell me how many fingers are below 0? Below this finger. Yes. How many fingers are below this finger? Only one finger you are having. Okay. So let us write it here. So under root 1 divided by 2. Okay. Root 1 is 1 by 2. Okay. So sign 30 is 1 by 2. Okay. Now next one is 45. Now this is 45. Yes. So tell me how many fingers are below 45? You have 2 fingers below 45, isn't it? So this is under root 2 divided by 2. Okay. So root 2, this 2 you can write as root 2 into root 2. Yes. So 1 root 2 and 1 root 2 gets cancelled. You have 1 by root 2. Okay. So sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Now what is sine 60? Again the same concept. Here you have fingers. Okay. 0, 30, 45. This is 60. Right. So now tell me how many fingers are below this 60 degrees. There are 3 fingers below 60. Okay. So let us write the formula. So it is under root 3 divided by 2 you have. Okay. So you cannot simplify anything here. So it is root 3 by 2. Now sine 90. I told you this thumbs up is nothing but 90. Now tell me how many fingers are below this thumb finger. So you have 4 fingers below this thumb finger, isn't it? So the formula is under root 4 divided by 2. Root 4 is what? It is nothing but 2. So 2 divided by 2 gives you 1. So sine 90 is 1. Okay. So in this way, see, you got all these sine values. Yes. So sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Sine 40 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 root 3 by 2. Sine 90 is 1. Okay. So what is the simple formula? You will remember it is nothing but sine. For sine you will take root of number of fingers below. Okay. I'll simplify it further for you. For sine theta you will take under root number of fingers below. You will count the below fingers divided by 2. Okay. Now let us see for cos. For cos you will count, for cos theta you will count the number of fingers, under root number of fingers above. Okay. So you will count the above fingers divided by 2. Okay. So for sine you are counting the below fingers. For cos you will count the above fingers. Okay. Again the formula is same. Let me write cos 0, cos 30, cos 45, cos 60, okay, cos 90. Okay, so let us find these values now. Okay, now just see cos 0. Okay, I told you again, this is 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Simple trick this is, okay? Just you have to see once, understand, practice once, okay? So 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Okay, now I want cos 0. Now what is the formula? Formula is number of fingers above. The reverse formula. For sine you said number of fingers below. For cos you are saying number of fingers above. Okay, so this is 0. You want cos 0. For cos you will count the above fingers. Now how many fingers are above this 0? You find 4 fingers are above this 0. Okay, so what is the formula now? It is under root 4 by 2. Okay, root 4 is 2, so 2 by 2 is 1. Okay, so cos 0 is 1. Now what about cos 30? Cos 30 is, see, this is 30. So cos 30, for cos you'll count the above fingers. Okay, so how many fingers are above this 30? There are 3 fingers above 30. Okay, so this is nothing but under root 3 by 2. No more simplification needed. Okay, now cos 45. Now this is 45. Yes, how many fingers are above this 45? There are 2 fingers. Okay, so this is under root 2 divided by 2. Again, just now we have simplified this. You will get 1 by root 2. Okay, for sine 45 we simplified. You got 1 by root 2, isn't it? Root 2 and here 1 root 2 gets cancelled. So you are left out with another root 2. Now cos 60. This is 60 I told you. Yes. So how many fingers are above 60? Only 1 finger. So this is root 1 by 2. Root 1 is nothing but 1. So you will have 1 by 2 as cos 60. Now see what is cos 90. This is 90. Yes. So how many fingers are above this thumb finger? Above 90. You find no fingers above 90. Which means this is 0 by 2. Okay. Root 0 by 2 is nothing but 0. Understood? So this is how simply you can find all the values. Right. So let us move on to the next one. Tan values. For tan, yesterday also we learned tan is nothing but sine theta upon cos theta. Okay, so tan you can get it by dividing sine by cos. Okay, so as you know all the values of sine and cos, you can get tan directly dividing sine by cos. Otherwise also there is another formula. For sine, which fingers are we considering? We are considering below fingers, isn't it? So this is under root below by, for cos, which fingers are we considering? Above fingers. So under root above. Okay, so understood, very simple. Yes, so again the same thing. Let us find tan 0, tan 30, tan 45, tan 60 and tan 90. Okay, so let us find and see all these values. Okay, so what is tan 0? So you have to count under root these two things, number of fingers below by number of fingers above. Okay, so now this is 0. Okay, so how many fingers are below 0? Below you have 0 fingers. How many fingers are above this 0? You have 4. Okay, so below you have 0 fingers, above you have 4. But 0 divided by anything gives you what? It gives you 0. So tan 0 is 0. Now next one, tan 30. Yes, so this is 30. How many fingers are below this 30? 1 finger. So let us write. So it is root 1 divided by, how many fingers are above 30? You have 3 fingers, isn't it? So this is root 3. So root 1 is nothing but 1 divided by root 3. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Now let us see tan 45. How many fingers are below 45 degrees? 2 fingers, isn't it? So this is root 2 divided by, how many fingers are above this 45 degrees? 2 fingers. So this is root 2 again. Okay, so below you have 2 fingers, above also you have 2 fingers of this 45 degrees. Okay, so root 2 gets cancelled, you have 1. So tan 45 is 1. Now tan 60, this is 60. How many fingers are below this 60? 3 fingers. Okay, so this is root 3 divided by, how many fingers are above 60? Only 1 finger. So this is root 1. So root 3 divided by root 1 is nothing but root 3. Now comes tan 90. How many fingers are below this 90 degrees finger? You have 4 fingers, isn't it? So this is root 4 divided by root. How many fingers are above this 90 degrees? You have 0 fingers. Okay, so this is root 0. So root 4 is nothing but 2, root 0 is 0. Now anything divided by 0, can you define it? No. Anything divided by 0 is undefined. So you write tan 90 is undefined. Got it? So very easily you can get all the values of sine, cos and tan. Okay, so this is one trick. Okay, I'll tell you the second trick also. Let us fill this table and learn the second trick. Okay, so I hope you are all clear with the first trick. Yes, so first trick, using this sign values, how did we get? You got it as under root below finger divided by 2. Okay, under root below finger divided by 2, isn't it? For cos, how did you get? You got under root above finger divided by 2. Yes, for tan, tan is nothing but sine divided by cos, or you can say under root below finger divided by under root above finger. Yes, so let us write the values. Sine values, you got it in this way using the fingers palm method. Okay, so this is the value you got. Okay, now for cos, the second trick I am telling you. Using this trick also you can get, okay, using this trick also you can get cos values. Otherwise, if you say, ma'am, again should I use all the fingers? So no, there is another trick. For sine, if you find the values using finger trick, for cos, see, it is just the reverse of it. Okay, so cos 0 is nothing but 1. Okay, I am just writing the reverse values. Cos 30 is this value, root 3 by 2. Cos 40 is 1 by root 2. Cos 60. Cos 60 is what? It is 1 by 2. Cos 90 is 0. Now just see what did I do. What did I do? Now I have sine values using my finger trick. I have found the sine values. For cos, I am just reversing the values. So for sine, I wrote the values this way. For cos, I started the values this way. Okay, that means see, I started in the reverse order. First I wrote 1. Yes, then I wrote root 3 by 2, then I wrote 1 by root 2, then I wrote 1 by 2, then 0. Okay, so if you know the sine values, then cos values are nothing but the reverse of it. Okay, so if you know sine values we are writing from this side. So cos values are the reverse of it. That means you'll write from this side. Clear with this trick? Yes, this is the second trick. Okay, so first trick is you can use this formula, finger rule. Okay, second trick is if you know sine values, you are writing from this side. Cos is nothing but the reverse order. Okay, now how about tan? Tan, I already told you it is sine by cos. You can use finger trick. You can say, you can write the values of tan in this way, under root below fingers by under root above fingers. Okay, or else there is another trick. What is that? I told you sine, tan is nothing but sine divided by cos, isn't it? So here you have sine and cos values, sine and cos values. So see, 0 divided by 1 gives you what? 0. So tan 0 is 0. Understood? Simply you have all the values, just divide and see. 1 by 2, this is sine 30 is 1 by 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So dividing these two, you will get what? You will get tan 30. Okay, so 2 and 2 gets cancelled, you will have 1 by root 3. Clear? Now see, this is sine 45 is 1 by root 2 divided by cos 45 is again 1 by root 2. Okay, so 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2 gives you 1. Clear? Again, now you see sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Okay, and cos 60 is 1 by 2. Okay, so this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled. You have root 3 as tan 60. Okay, now sine 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0. So 1 divided by 0 gives you undefined. Clear? So in this way, you can use either finger trick or you can use this trick which I am telling you right now. Yes, to fill the table. Okay, so if you get the sine values, cos values are just the reverse order. Okay, if you get sine and cos values, tan is nothing but you simply divide these two values, you will get tan values. Clear? Now what about cosecant? We have learned that cosecant is nothing but what? Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. Okay, so cosecant is reciprocal of sine. Okay, so I can write cosecant as 1 by sine theta. Isn't it? So just see. So sine 0, I have 0. So cosecant is 1 by sine 0. Okay, that means this is 1 by 0. Just the reciprocal we can do. Okay, if you know sine values, cosecant is nothing but the reciprocal of sine. Okay, sine 0 is 0. So cosecant 0 will be 1 by 0. Okay, so 1 by 0, just now I told it is what? It is undefined. Okay, come on. Next one. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. What about cosecant 30? It is a reciprocal. So 1 by 2 becomes 2 by 1. Okay, so cosecant 30 is 2. Clear? Now see, cosecant 45 is nothing but reciprocal of this one. So it is root 2 divided by 1 is root 2. Now see, sine 30 is root 3 by 2. Cosecant 30 will be 2 by root 3. Understood? Just the reciprocal of sine. Now sine 90 is 1. Cosecant 90 will be reciprocal of 1 is nothing but 1 again. Clear? Here also secant theta, you know what is cos theta. So you can write secant theta. Secant is nothing but 1 by cos. Isn't it? Reciprocal of cos. Isn't it? So see, secant 0. Secant 0 you want. What is cos 0? Cos 0 is 1. Secant 0 will be reciprocal of 1. Reciprocal of 1 is again 1. Isn't it? Now here cos 30 is root 3 by 2. What is secant 30? Reciprocal of cos 30. This is root 3 by 2. So here you will write 2 by root 3. Getting my point? Here next you have 1 by root 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So what is secant 45? Root 2 by 1. So it is root 2. Okay. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Secant 60 is reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2. Cos 90 is 0. Secant 90, reciprocal of 0. 0 by, reciprocal of 0 is nothing but 1 by 0. Reciprocal of 0 is 1 by 0. So what do you get? 1 by 0 is nothing but undefined. Clear? So now cot values. How will you get cot values? We have learned cot is nothing but the reciprocal of tan. Okay, so this is 1 by tan theta. Isn't it? So you have tan 0 is 0. So what is cot 0? Cot 0 is 0, 1 by 0. Okay, reciprocal of 0 is 1 by 0. So this is undefined. Are you getting my point? Come on. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. What is cot 30? Reciprocal of 1 by root 3 is root 3 by 1. Okay, simply it is root 3. Now see, tan 45 is 1. What is cot 45? Reciprocal of 1 is 1 again. Clear? Tan 60 is root 3. What is cot 60? 1 by root 3. Okay, reciprocal of root 3 is 1 by root 3. Okay. Now, tan 90 is 0, 1 by 0. Okay, tan 90 is 1 by 0. It is undefined. What is cot 90? Cot 90 is 0 by 1. Okay, tan 90 is 1 by 0. So, cot 90 will be reciprocal of it. 0 by 1. 0 divided by anything gives you 0. See, easily without even remembering, you are able to write the table. Okay, now since I'm explaining, it's taking a little time, but once you understand the trick, it will be super easy for you. If you know one value, you can simply write all the other values of the table. Isn't it interesting? If yes, then do like this video right now. Right now, I want you all to like this video, and if you are new, do subscribe to the channel also. Come on. So let us move on to the next one now. So since we have learned all the values, so now let us solve a problem. Let me tell you the model questions which will be asked. Okay, so if sine a minus b is 1 by 2, okay, so sine a minus b is 1 by 2, so cos a plus b is 1 by 2, and this a plus b is between 0 and 90. Okay, so you have to find a and b values. Okay, so let us write the given ones. Given sine a minus b is 1 by 2. Okay, and cos a plus b is how much? Cos a plus b is 1 by 2. Now tell me for which value of sine you will get 1 by 2. Come on, let us see the table. For which value of sine is the value 1 by 2? For which value of angle? For which value of this theta is the sine value 1 by 2? You can see for sine 30 degrees it is 1 by 2. Okay, which means this implies this is nothing but for sine 30 degrees you have the value 1 by 2. Okay, so from this what can I say? I can say that this a minus b should be equal to 30 degrees, isn't it? So this a minus b should be equal to 30 degrees. Understood? Now tell me for which value of cos is the cos value 1 by 2? For which angle? So see, cos 60 is 1 by 2. Okay, so for 60 degrees cos is 1 by 2. Okay, so cos of 60 degrees is 1 by 2. Now comparing, I can see a plus b is nothing but 60 degrees, isn't it? So a plus b is 60 degrees. Now solving these two equations, can I get the value of a and b? See, plus b and minus b gets cancelled. So you have 2a is equal to 90. So from this a is nothing but 90 divided by 2, which is 45. Okay, so a value you got it as 45. Now what about b? So substitute in a value in any of this equation. Suppose if I take in this equation 45 minus b is 30. Okay, so what is b? B is nothing but 45 minus 30. So b I'll get it as 15 degrees. Okay, so simply given you will see for which angle is this value 1 by 2. Okay, I'm just comparing those two and I'm saying a minus b is 30 and a plus b is 60, and simple equations we have learned in our class 7 also, isn't it? Solving, you'll get a and b values. Clear? Now, since you have seen all this, I want you to try this problem yourself. Okay, so do it yourself. If tan a plus b is root 3, okay, that means you have to find for which value of tan, for which angle is tan value root 3. Okay, and tan a minus b is 1 by root 3. So you will find for which angle is this tan value 1 by root 3. Okay, just substitute the value. Okay, just now we have done the same model. Substitute the value and you can solve for this a plus b and a minus b. You'll get the values of a and b. Okay, so I hope this super trick is easy for you, and along with the trick I also explain the concept of trigonometric ratios table, how did we derive it and how can you remember it. Okay, and I also discuss the model problems what you may get from this table, right? So I hope you like this video. If yes, give this video a very big thumbs up, and also if you are new, subscribe to my channel because lot more new content is coming up, and share this channel to all your friends. Let us grow our family, right? So thanks for being with me. Thank you.